Yo, what is going on, you slackers? I am your host, Slackerz Gaming, bringing you the next episode in our potential newcomer tournament that we've been doing for the past couple weeks. So, real quick, if you're new to the channel, welcome to the tournament, first of all. Great to have you here. Hope to see you in future matchups and episodes. So, real quick, I created a 36 potential newcomer tournament, basically. 36 characters that I thought had a chance to become playable into Super Smash Bros. Ultimate for the Switch. And then each day I upload one matchup, and then we basically vote on it down in the comments. I just kind of go over some pros for each character, try to make a case somewhat for the character, and then, vote down in the comments. Voting lasts for 1 7-day period. A lot of people know this by now, but so at the start of every episode, we do the results from last week's episode. So today's Friday, which means we have to do last Friday's upload, which was game number 17, Buzzwole versus Shantae. And this one was a bit, a tiny bit weird because originally the number 3 seed in my tournament was Dark Samus, but we all know Dark Samus got confirmed as a playable character as an Echo Fighter of Samus, so I had to end up swapping out Dark Samus for a different character. Went with Buzzwole. I figured an Ultra Beast had a decent chance to be playable for Gen 7 rep Pokemon, so I just threw Buzzwole in, still kind of representing all the Ultra Beast. But let's get to the results of that matchup. And again, it's a little... you can see the numbers, but Buzzwole 13, Shantae 39 votes. Shantae supporters coming out big again for her. I mean, first matchup, I got it right here. 26 votes for Shantae in her first matchup. Very, very good. That's a great number. And now 39 in this one, even better. It's great. I mean, at this rate, could very well be a potential Final Four participant in this tournament. So let me make this note real quick. Shantae moves here. Shantae had, come on, there we go. How many votes did you have? 39. That is nuts. That's a lot of votes. That is one of the highest votes for any matchup for one single character. So that's pretty good. So Shantae moves on in the winner's bracket. Buzzwole now goes down to the loser bracket. Game 17. Let's see, where does Buzzwole go? Right here. All right, so Buzzwole, the number 3 seed with the asterisk, just to show that Buzzwole was not the initial number 3 seed. So, Buzzwole's going to end up facing Nestor in Game 24 coming up a little bit later. Actually, that'll be, Monday's matchup? Right? No, tomorrow's matchup, I think, because today's matchup is Game 23. So, yeah, tomorrow's 24, so Buzzwole's going to be right back at it. Okay, so now that we got that out of the way, let's get into today's matchup, which is Game 23, which is Lycanroc from the Pokemon series, taking on Sora from Kingdom Hearts, a fan favorite that's kind of always viewed as that dream, that fantasy character that didn't really seem to have a chance, but then Cloud got in, and it kind of opened the door for a lot of dream characters to get in. So let's do this, right? That's not the one I wanted. Here we go. So let's just start off Lycanroc for the Pokemon series. Again, one of the most notable of, I guess, more familiar Pokemon from the Gen 7, Gen 7, Generation 7, that's what I'm getting to. Okay, whatever. Moving on. So, one of the most recognizable Pokemon from Gen 7, from the Sun and Moon series, is Lycanroc, and it has 3 different forms. I believe Ash has this Pokemon on his team in the anime, and they always kind of seem to take some points from the anime when coming up with a new character from Smash Bros. So, does that give Lycanroc an edge over some other character or some other Pokemon? I think it does, which is why Lycanroc's in the tournament. But recently, Virgin came out and said, and again, this is going to play into a big factor for me, but I've said this multiple times, and until something gets proven wrong, I'm a huge believer in the Virgin leaks. Pretty much everything he said besides Isabelle so far, and then the Gen 7 Pokemon rep has come true. So what he said about Gen 7 was that there is a Gen 7 playable Pokemon, and it's not Decidueye, it's not Lycanroc, and it's not Mimikyu. Well, we know for a fact that it's not Mimikyu because we've seen that in the Direct on August 8th as a Pokeball Pokemon. So that just lends a little bit more credibility, I think, to the Virgibon leaks. So some people believe them. There's some people that don't, but I want to throw that fact out there. But in terms of the likeliness for Pokemon for Gen 7, Lycanroc is definitely up there. But I think because of the... I hate to make it just my specific point that Virgibon keeps saying this, but I guess I just believe it. It's... Lycanroc's not going to be the playable character for Gen 7. I don't think so. The other leading candidates for Pokemon that Lycanroc would be fighting with, nonetheless, would be the likes of, we can still say Decidueye, Incineroar. I like the thought that an Ultra Beast could be a playable rep. Who else do we got? Zeraora, possibly. So there's definitely some other Pokemon that are giving Lycanroc a run for his money, but I guess time will tell when we do see if Pokemon does get a new rep, and they have gotten a new rep every single game. And I think it'll continue this game as well. So yeah, let's move on to Lycanroc's opponent, Sora from Kingdom Hearts. Like I said a bit earlier, always viewed as one of those dream characters that people would always put into their roster predictions, you know, just for fun. Is like, how awesome would it be to see Cloud and Sora in Smash? Well, like I said, we all know Cloud ended up getting playable in Smash Wii U and 3DS, and he's back for Ultimate. So, I mean, that really opens the door to a lot of third-party dream characters from, you could say, pretty much any brand, any promotion, any console, anything. So Sora's definitely got to be on the list. Plus, I can never remember if it was somebody from Disney or if it was Square Enix. I think it was Square Enix. Somebody at Square said that if there's enough fan votes, there's enough support for the fan base from Smash to get Sora into Smash Bros. They're more than willing to work with Nintendo to make Sora playable in Smash. So that would be really cool to see. For the initial roster, I don't think Sora would make it, although that would be a heck of a surprise. I think maybe DLC, maybe, but I guess just this matchup is what I'm trying to say is the fantasy characters that we once thought were pretty much next to not possible are possible now, and I think it was Square Enix. Somebody there said that they're willing to work with Nintendo to get Sora in Smash if there's enough demand for it, and I really think there is. And plus, doesn't Kingdom Hearts 3 come out a month after Smash Bros. Does, or roughly a month, somewhere about that? It comes out in January 2019, correct? I believe it does. So I know it's not on the Switch, but I'm still saying it could happen, you know? Maybe they just say, hey, you know what, get a little bit more, shine a little bit more light, get a little bit more hype behind Kingdom Hearts 3. Let Sora go to Smash Bros. I mean, because Smash Ultimate is shaping up to be the biggest and best Smash Bros. To date. I can see it happening, and in this particular matchup, my vote is going to go to Sora. If anything, just because of the Virgibon leaks. Like I said, I believe in him. He said no Decidueye, no Lycanroc, and no Mimikyu. So I guess just by that default, I'm going to vote for Sora. Seems more likely, I guess, between the two, just because of the whole leak situation. That's my thoughts and opinions anyway. But I guess that is going to be it for this one. Again, don't forget to let me know who you guys think has the better potential, or who you think makes the most sense in this matchup to get to be playable in Smash Ultimate. Again, even if you don't think anybody does, you can still throw a name out if you want. It's still fun, you know. This whole tournament, just for fun. But yeah, that is going to be it for this one. Again, I'm voting for Sora. Let me know who you guys think down in the comments. And we should find out the results of this matchup next Friday. So with that being said, this video is coming to an end. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hopefully we'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace out, everybody.